concrete, her ribs crack. Jolting my arm out of socket, ripping away from the 2 uniforms it took to hold me back, flung my stomach and breast over her head, wrapped my arms around her side. They grab a branch from a nearby watching tree, a pipe from a stolen car. My arm breaks. Tread marks on my back, I think of 2 rap songs. 911 is a joke in your town. 28% of officers do not assist or adequately support hate crimes concerning the gay and lesbian community. 1964 civil rights. The left wing couldn't fly yet, had feathers missing. And I know movies aren't the best source of reference, but I cried through Brokeback Mountain. Because she and I are neither white nor privileged. And if 2 white men in America don't feel free and safe, well, we are not covered either, not by doctrine nor by health care. 2, lunch on campus. Against her insistence, I don't allow her to carry my books or open my doors. My eyes follow my shoelaces as we pass each other in a breezeway. This was supposed to be simpler. Built-in HOV and fashion consultants. Pet names stopped after sophomore year. We would rush off and meet each other in the community garden. My nose grazed her cheeks, lips brushed against each other's quickly, eyes darting around to check for spies. The fond look of, I miss you too. We'd rush off and meet each other like kindergarten recess. 3, on date night, we'd role play strangers at the bar. Tonight, the light above the ATM was out. This alley familiar with graffiti and condoms from truant high school scholars. Still pumped from illegal steroids and wrestling practice, it took 8 of them to pin me down. I was a virgin. Wire hangers, bottles, broken glass, finally the courage of themselves. His swollen, salty tongue stuffed between my tonsils muzzled any attempt to put after-school special lessons to use. He must have been numb to fire like I'm numb to hope. You just need a man to help you change your mind. Well, thank you for helping me. Chewing half of his tongue like cud, my only evidence, blood dripping between my teeth. Lestat became my hero, cracked my jaws broke. My high cheekbones effortlessly became gravel beneath my knuckles, knocked loose like a young boy wiping out his Schwinn on the country road, his knees in my stomach and my throat. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, somewhere in America, a woman is being raped every 2 minutes. Picking up our love after the gurney and the sirens, after the bright lights in cold emergency room, after the bench and the gavel, after the prosecution team versus public defender, picking up the innocence in our romance was like picking up a fallen mirror still in its frame. If you lose one piece, you can ruin the entire thing. But if you are careful, over time, love can be restored. Push the door, I'm home at last, and I'm soaking through and through. Then you handed me a towel, and all I see is you. And even if my house falls down now, I wouldn't have a clue, because you're near me. We are the women. We are our mother's mistake and our father's denial gone global now. We are the Surah in the Psalms, the communication link between the Bible and the Quran. We are the secret message in the slave spirituals, the treasure hunt to our conjugal visits, oh I can feel it, riding the back of raindrops, licking my brow full of sweat and malfunction. We are the kickback from the shotgun butt on your shoulder. We are Nat Turner's last sane thought before the voices woke him up from that blackout blood on his machete in hands, pieces of flesh stuck between his toes. We wear the bruises as medals of honor. This time we red dot our target. We are circa 1934, Thurgood Marshall's test scores. We are the Tallahatchie River, filling Emmett Till's wounds with fish scale and coral, gently carrying his body to Graceland. We are the riots you'll never remember. The chip off the old granite, the perfect edges of marble, the slivers of stainless steel leaving history behind in every fingerprint. We are the elderly lovers on the second plane during 9/11. They kiss and clasp their fingers without making a sound. We are their last breath before the shards of glass rip through their larynx. We are the lowest 13th century hell on earth. We are the women, regurgitating meals we saved in the back of our throats to give our malnourished children seconds on floorboards. We are the 14th star in that Confederate flag. We are the hairs of stillborn slaves used to stitch the black seam around the white stripes. We are India before the till of the Huns. We are the campfire moccasins, rain dance, hieroglyphic, shadow puppet dancing in embers, cannonball storytelling, Abenaki, Apache, Appalachie, Black Hair, Boer, Denny, Cellini, Fox, French, Picoso, Kikimi, Bakanga, Yoruba people. We are the women. We are breakdancing as a tribal tradition. No more passing the American gold buck or dough or elk that only visit us at dusk. We are the intelligence in Lil Wayne's wits. We are the public lynching in this fiasco with Michael Vick. We are the Jews that hide beneath the stairs. The slaves are hide beneath the stars. The priests are hide beneath their cross. We are the millions on death row earning a degree. We are the Genus 6. We are only as strong as our latest execution. We are the 5%ers, the 12%, the 4,400, the heroes. We are the women, the Mary Magdalene, the village soldiers. We are that blue thing on X-Men that changes whatever the fuck she wants to. We are the kids that head up and we put some out into wifey and shouting every 12 minutes on 8 different stations. We are the chicken frying, home meal making Sunday through Thursday. We ask our partners before we accuse them of cheating. Bounce a newborn on our hip, pull a bottle, bounce a checkbook, check our emails, MySpace, Blackberries, correct homework, check homework, find the Ford's report card, counsel about safe sex to your teenager after finding condoms in what they thought was a hiding place, when nothing in a woman's house is a hiding place. Little do they know we were 16 once. Get dressed, get them dressed, fix their ponytail, explain to your middle child that a free lunch card doesn't mean you're poor. It means you're saving up to be rich. We are the women. This is not vote or die. This is running to the voting houses and graffiti the walls, ransack the ballots, and Xerox our democracy 1,482 times per inmate, and flip the bird to the Kinko's attendant waiting behind the counter to collect on paper owed to us. So find, search, dream, execute, thrust your arms out of socket and have a presence. Because Gandhi's message was not a mantra, but a warning. Be the change you want to see in the world, because no one else is coming. They lost our addresses. We don't live close enough to the sponsors